Alrighty, another round robin game set to go between the Czech Republic and Switzerland. Czech Republic victorious in their first game, defeating Denmark, while the Swiss fell short to Russia. This is both teams' second game and the last of our second games for every team. This group just got a lot more interesting with the Denmark-Russia upset win by Denmark earlier on. So this leaves, right now as it stands, the Czech Republic, Russia, and Denmark as three teams with 3 points. Switzerland, with a regulation win here, would join that party, with everybody having 3 points after 2 games. The Czech Republic have a chance to stake their claim at the top of the group if they can get a victory here. So a big game already in this group between the Czech Republic and Switzerland. The Czechs, we can see on the stats beneath the team names there, look like the Czechs will be the favorites in this one. A slight edge in defense and a slight edge in goaltending, but the big one comes in offense for them. But the Swiss took the Russians to the limit. They had a good showing against them. The Czechs with a solid victory over a Danish team that was able to beat those Russians. So it should be an interesting game here as the Czech Republic meets Switzerland in round robin action. Leonardo Giannoni gets the start once again for Switzerland, giving up 6 against the Russians, but over 35 saves for him. And Peter Mrazek gets the start for the Czechs. Tomáš Hertl and Nico Hischier have the opening draw. Hertl wins that, and this game is underway. Michael Kepney quickly up for Czech Republic, takes a shot and save. Kepney follows it up, goes back to the point for Pasternak cover. Pasternak to Verona. Verona, he gets pushed off the puck. Dudas thought he was onside, but the puck came out, and that'll get whistled down. Everybody stays on the ice for both teams. Less than 40 seconds into the game. Hertl wins the second face-off. And the Czechs tried to break in, but Dudas was stopped as he tried to cross the blue line. Now back come the Swiss. Kevin Fiala cuts into center. Right into a bunch of traffic, and the Czechs are able to force that back. Tomáš Hertl. He's cut back by 2 Swiss players, but gets the puck up ice. Now David Pasternak with a chance. Pasternak to Verona. And that was turned back there by Dean Kuka. Up the right side now comes Switzerland. Cutting to the center, can't get the shot. Hischier has it. Good job of the Czechs of clogging up the slot there. Scooping works it in. Hischier. Now Fiala's in front. Meyer with a chance. And a good save there by Peter Mrazek. Lots of traffic in front of the Czech net, as we see the Swiss player trying to force that play to the center, and the Czech clogging up the slot. Siegenthaler with a shot. That's blocked. The shot went up high, and Murray took that one. Pius Suter cuts to the front. Suter backhander shot goes wide. Dennis Malgin out behind the net. Malgin one-timer in front. That was Niederreiter. And a good save by Peter Mrazek. The Swiss getting some chances here early on. You see the second line's on the ice. David Krejci via Suter. Krejci able to win that draw for the Czechs as Andre Palat has it, but he's pinned up against the corner. They'll kick it around behind the net. And they'll get the breakout. Long pass out the center for Voracek. Now Andre Palat. Palat. And around behind the net, sends it now to Krejci. Back to the point for Simek. Gets his stick lifted, and Malgin forces the steal. Now Suter up the left side. Suter heads for the corner. Centers in front. Malgin had that, but the pass was taken him behind the net. Centers it in front for Niederreiter. Good chance. Nice save. Niederreiter. Give and go play. Another one. Shoots and scores. Nino Niederreiter. A couple of give and goes there. Is an excellent passing play from the Swiss. And Nito Niederreiter finds himself with a chance in front. Buries it just inside the post. A give and go with Malgin in the corner. And then a give and go with Suter out in front. Opens up Nito Niederreiter. And a perfectly placed shot. Off the post and in. Beats Mrazek low on the blocker. We saw the Switzerland players trying to force that puck to the middle early on. This time some nifty passing opens up that lane. And the first goal of the game goes to Switzerland. Czechs trying to respond here, but an interception forced by Philip Kurashev. Kurashev comes in. Andrighetto a shot. Blocked there by Mrazek and knocked into the corner. Andrighetto. They work it back along the boards with Kubalik. Intercepted that. Thanks to the pressure from behind there with the defenseman Jan Ruda. Jaromir Jagr in for the Czechs. Plays it off to the side. Martin Nikic. Kubalik. Back to Ruda. Shot blocked. Puck to the corner. Nikic is on that. Rafael Diaz fighting with him in the corner. Plays it up to Kurashev. And the Swiss able to break out. Diaz up with the puck into the zone. Diaz charging in, but Zaboral turns him back. His pass up was knocked away though. And the Swiss keep it alive, only briefly. Ruda Martin Nikic, and here he comes, a chance with some room with Jagr with him. Nikic a shot, doesn't get to the net, but a penalty coming against Switzerland. Looks like it'll be Rafael Diaz for interference. A little bump there. I keep hammering the point home, but it keeps being true every game. The Olympic officials here don't have any time for any form of interference. We've seen it in a lot of these round robin games. Zadina went for the one-time pass, but Hoffman intercepted that. The Czechs had a set play off the draw. But Switzerland able to read it. Back in comes the power play. It's Hurdle. Hurdle centers for Vrana. Shoots, scores! Jakub Vrana. The set play off the draw didn't work, but they capitalize on the rush. It's Tomáš Hrdl setting up Jakub Vrana. And the Czech power play strikes quickly. Some great work along the boards here by Hrdl to fend off that check from Josi. Sends the pass out in front. And Jakub Vrana with a nice shot similar to Niederreiter's on his first goal. Right inside the post on the blocker side. Beats Leonardo Giannoni and the game is tied. Josi was rushed off that draw. Did well to get the puck off his stick. That could have been a bad turnover. Battle for it just at the Czech blue line. Niederreiter just about got free. And now Simek comes in. Turns back. Forces it into the corner. Around behind the net. A cop over the stick as Kukin's on it there, but Kamp's able to get it behind the net. Battle to win that puck back. Sends it back to the point for Simek. Now Kasha. That's picked off by Niederreiter, and he sets up Malgin up out of the zone. Malgin across to Suter. Suter shoots it on. Stopped it, trickles through. Scored. Mrazek lets that one squeak through, and Pius Suter quickly responds to the Czech power play goal. Fully looked like Peter Mrazek had this one, but it squeaks through. And that's what Mrazek will want back. But for the Swiss, an excellent response as they regain their lead. Hoffman tried to come through it. Palat stood him up just inside the blue line. Battled for it up along the boards now. Hoffman able to dig it out and try to keep the attack going, but intercepted there. And center on a big hit. Stepped up into there. Centering pass across, he scores! A rink-wide pass from Voracek to Andre Palat. And from a bad angle, he's able to pick that shot. Voracek wins the puck up along the boards against Yannick Weber. Sends it all the way across to an unguarded Andre Palat. And he didn't have much net to shoot at. Momentum just about taking him in behind. He's somehow able to pick that corner. Off the post and in. Not much chance for Giannoni there. The speed of the pass from Voracek. And the excellent shot from Palat. He's had a couple quick goals here, as the Czechs are able to tie the game back up. Swiss trying to counter. It's Gaetan Haas with a shot. That was kicked away by Mrazek, and the rebound was cleared. Voracek rink wide to Palat. Palat to Voracek, shoots it on, and Giannoni with the save. Lots of action early on. Here in the first period, barely past the halfway point, and already 2 goals apiece. Gaetan Haas tried to respond just as quickly, with a chance there that Mrazek was able to kick away. Face-offs perfectly equal now. 5 apiece off that Swiss win. Haas up to Ambul. Cuts back, looks to the front of the net. Dangerous pass there, but it missed everybody. Harmlessly off into the corner. Now a battle for it. Vrana and Hoffman gonna win that. Sends it in front to Ambul, a shot. He gets knocked down, and Kempny doesn't let it get through. He'll skate it up ice to David Pasternak. Pasternak with a couple moves, takes the shot. Kicked away by Giannoni. Hurdle retrieves it in the corner. He was knocked off the puck, though, by Yannick Weber. And a give-and-go play sends Weber up ice. Weber taking it all the way end-to-end. Now to Timo Meier. Meier cuts to the front, can't find a lane to the net. Still has the puck. Meier to Nico Hischier. Hischier's knocked down along the wall, but Meier recovers it. Back to the point now. Siegenthaler. Weber in the Meier shot, blocked. And Hurdle finds the loose puck. Tries to spin it back out, but good pressure there by Meier, forces a turnover. Over to Hischier, a shot that's blocked. Radko Gudas on it, curls back into the corner. Pasternak comes in to help. Hischier's wiped out on a big hit, and a penalty coming on that. No, sorry, the penalty wasn't on that hit. It's away from the play. Timo Meier's getting called for interference. He ends up holding up Pasternak along the boards. Focus on the big hit there. But just next to it was Meier, pushing Pasternak off into the boards a couple of extra times. And again, another interference call in this tournament. The Czech power play got it done quickly. Off the goal by Jakub Vrana. They'll look to capitalize again here as the Swiss start with a clear. Krejci across to Jager. Jager shoots, blockered away. Battle for it along the wall. Niederreiter able to sweep it away and out of the zone. Voracek recovers it. Now Kubalik. Up to Jaromir Jager. Jager muscles it along the board. Sends it in front. Good chance for Krejci on the one-timer. Excellent point-blank save there by Giannoni. Quickly up ice now, Jager to Krejci. Krejci shoots it, blockered away. Puck to the corner. Kasha walks it in front. Kasha poke-checked. A dangerous play there for Andre Kasha. But an excellent poke-check by Giannoni. Sends it down the ice again. Final 20 seconds of the power play. Kasha is in. Turned back by Mirko Mueller. Final 10 seconds now as Gregory Hoffman flips it into the corner. And the penalty expires. Nothing doing on that power play there for the Czech Republic. Kubalik, Jager, now Kasha. Kasha with Krejci. Kasha shoots! Stopped by Giannoni, and he hangs on. 4:32 left to go in the first. Things settling down here a bit after both teams were trading goals in the first half of the first period. Couple of decent looks in that power play, especially the one-time chance from Krejci. Giannoni able to handle those. And we'll stay tied. Face-off won by the Swiss in their own end. Kukin takes his time, plays it up now to Sven Barchi. Barchi is in across to Andrighetto, a shot. That's stopped. Rebound is loose. Andrighetto has it, able to work it back to the point. Yossi. Kurashev. Back to the point. Kukin a shot. Jumping out of the way of that to let it go through, but a good save. And the Czechs will clear out of the zone. Crosses center, dumps it in. Race for it behind the net. Yossi's the first one there. As Yossi intercepted by Zadina, but he gave it right back to Andrighetto. Berchi in across the line. Berchi tried to play it in, but Ruda knocked it back. Not out. Kukin. Andrighetto a shot, accidentally blocked in front. Kurashev, 2 chances, scores! Philip Kurashev He got hit by the point shot, found the puck in his skates, and got 2 chances at the net. Just out muscles. I believe that's Filip Zadina in front. First shot was stopped. The second chance comes right back to him, and Filip Kurashev gives Switzerland the lead once again. Cautious hit along the boards there. The Czechs try to respond. Andrighetto, Kukin, now Niederreiter. Niederreiter got that knocked off of his stick. And the Czechs will try to break out. Nikic, up to Zadina. Zadina tried to rush through, but he was turned back by Romaniosi. Final 2 minutes of the first period. Kurashev to Niederreiter. Niederreiter stopped just inside the blue line. A good hit there by Filip Hronek. He's in. Straight to the net, takes the shot, rebounds there in front, but Diaz able to clear that away. That could have been a dangerous rebound in front. Kurashev coming in. Sticked away into the corner. Mulligan on it. Final minute of the first period. Mulligan turned back. Kurashev on it. Kurashev comes out of the corner. Mulligan a one-timer. Good save. The Swiss looking good so far. There's a dangerous chance there. We'll take a look back at it. That shot by Filip Hronek was kicked right out into the slot by the goaltender Giannoni, and Diaz was lucky they threw that rebound away. Czechs win the draw in their own zone. Yager's up ice with it now. Final 25 seconds. Yager dumps it in. Diaz is back onto it for the Swiss, trying to force a turnover in there, though. Diaz keeps cool. Plays it out, and maybe a final chance here for Suter in the final seconds. Takes the shot straight on. Mrazek will hang on, and we'll get a whistle with a second left. Drop of the puck will just clear out the clock here. As a high event first period comes to an end. 5 goals in the period. Teams going back and forth. The Swiss open the scoring, and they've been alternating from there. Especially early on in the first period where there were about 3 goals scored in about 2 minutes or so. It stayed tied at 2 for a while, and then this goal here from Filip Kurashev as he out-battles Filip Zadina in front. 2 chances, the rebound shot goes in, and Team Switzerland will take a 3-2 lead into the second period. Czech Republic with 2 power plays in the period. Verona was able to get a goal on one of them. As we see the shots, 13-11 after one for the Swiss. And with those 2 power plays from the Czech Republic, you'll see them still down just by a couple shots, but still. Shows that the Switzerland's been seemingly controlling play at 5-on-5 so far. All 3 of their goals coming at even strength. They'll have to carry that momentum into the second period. Hischier and Hertl line up for the draw. And the second period is underway. Battle for it at center. Hertl's able to come up with it himself and play it over to Verona. Verona's into the zone. As the Czechs down by a goal to start the period. Try to look to attack early. The centering pass, though, is intercepted. And the Swiss clear it out. Hischier's turned back. A good hit there. Pasternak. Over to Kepney. Now Hertl. Tomáš Hertl comes in. Stops up. Curls back. Looks to the front for Pasternak, and he scores! What a play by Tomáš Hertl. Spots David Pasternak alone in front. And exactly what the Czechs wanted to do. Come out and tie the game early. The patience from Hertl. The spin away from the defenseman Kukin. And an excellent pass. Tape to tape to David Pasternak, who was able to elude Romaniosi. And Pasternak's not going to miss from there. He beats Leonardo Giannoni. And a minute 5 into the second period, the Czechs have tied it. Neither team has been able to score 2 goals in a row. Hurdle trying to change it. Chance in front. Verona. Now Pasternak. I think that hit the post. The top line for the Czechs stayed on the ice after the goal and just about got another one quickly. Tomáš Hurdle has come out to play here in the second as he just about sets up Pasternak for another. There was a little bit of daylight between Giannoni and the post, and Pasternak, despite his momentum going the other way, was just about able to hook his stick back and sneak that through, but didn't quite make its way there. Krejci's line on the ice now, trying to keep that pressure going. Krejci gets through. Krejci to the net, shoots it up top and just over the net. Voracek battling with Kukin. He's around behind the net. Yossi's on it now. Jossi up to Niederreiter, and they break out. Here's Suter on it now. Suter to the net, shoots it on, gloved away by Mrazek. It's knocked into the corner. Meyer's on it. Suter. Siegenthaler to the corner for Meyer. Back to the point, Weber. Siegenthaler holds the line, takes the shot, blocked. Suter risks the shot, just wide. Bounces off the boards, and Mrazek will hang on to that. Here's Suter beat Mrazek earlier on in this game on a shot that sneaked through him between the glove and the pad. He goes glove again. Mrazek not able to catch it, but able to get enough on it to knock it up and away. Suter wins the draw in the offensive zone. Siegenthaler, Weber, in for Niederreiter. Oh, we're looking for Suter, but it was intercepted. Nice defensive play there by Filip Hronek. Jaromir Jagr comes in. Back to Šimek. Shoots it on, saved. And Giannoni will hang on. That one hit Giannoni in the chest and dropped down in front of him. He was able to pick it back up, though, before anybody was able to pounce on the rebound. Filip Kurashev. Martin Nikic on the draw. To the right of Giannoni. Nikic wins it. Hronek can't get the shot through. Berchi was able to turn him back. Berchi to Andrighetto. This was the big line against the Russians. Berchi had 2 goals in that game. Berchi's in front with it. To Kurashev a chance. And Mrazek able to read that late pass and rob Filip Kurashev. Draw one by Kurashev. Andrighetto a chance off the draw, knocked away. Jagr able to pick that up. He's got a chance here. Jagr in. 1-on-1 against Weber. Jagr takes it to the corner. Muscles past Weber. Still with it is Jagr. Plays it all the way back, but it's intercepted. Jonas Siegenthaler now. Lays it for Weber. Now up to Sven Andrighetto up the right side. Andrighetto dumps it in. Plays it in around behind the net. Battle for it there. Šimek's able to get to it. And the Czechs clear out. Coming into the zone. Hit hard. Big shot there by Mirko Mueller as he's taken out in the corner as well by Kasha. Kasha looked in front. That one's poked away. Weber tried to clear. Kurashev has that stolen from him. Kasha comes in. That's knocked away. Kasha. Front to Kampf. Kampf curls back in front of Kubalika's shot. Didn't quite get everything on that one. It flutters into the chest of Giannoni and he hangs on. Here's the play off the face-off. Sven Andrighetto was able to walk right in from the face-off circle and get a clean look. Mrazek had to be sharp there. David Kampf. Gaetan Haas on this drop. Kampf wins it for the Czechs. Shot from the point, straight into the glove. Czechs go for a set play off the draw of their own. A straight point shot from Jan Ruda. Glove down by Giannoni. We'll try it again. Same spot. Same players. This time it's Gaetan Haas able to win it for the Swiss. Haas on the puck now. Comes up the right side and into the attacking end. Gaetan Haas. Rambula's shot kicked away by Mrazek. Hoffman battles and gets out of the corner. Rambula to Mueller. He's poked back. Race for the puck. Andre Kasha now in. 1-on-1. Kasha shoots. Knocked away by Giannoni. Excellent pressure there by Kasha to force the turnover at the blue line. Try to take advantage of the offensive zone possession now as Rana tries to go around behind the net. Still Sutter's back in front. Good chance. Excellent save there on Hurdle as Giannoni dives out There was just about a turnover in front of him, and he decided to put a stop to that himself. Tomas Hertl with a clean look in front. And Giannoni making one of his better saves of the game so far. His top line from the Czechs has been dangerous. They're on the ice now. Tomas Hertl up against Bias Suter on the draw. Hertl wins it. Ruda for Vrana. Vrana knocked back, and the Swiss were able to clear. Malgin coming in. He's 1-on-4 now. Goes wide. Malgin cuts back. Still with the puck into Niederreiter. Niederreiter tried to get around, but Pasternak stole it. Malgin comes in and take it from him. Malgin to Niederreiter, a shot. Rebounds in front. And Vrana able to poke it back to Mrazek. And he'll get a whistle. Nino Niederreiter. It was his shot that caused that havoc in front. Able to angle that rebound off the pad of Mrazek to a dangerous area. Hertl wins the defensive zone draw this time. As Vrana comes up the left side into the zone. Vrana to Pasternak. Shot. Was knocked down in front. Didn't get to the net. Kukin on the loose puck. Skates it at himself. Halfway through the second period. Kukin to Niederreiter. A shot. Sticked away by Mrazek. Suter plays it back to Kukin. Now for Josi. Into Niederreiter. Shot. Blockered away. Chance in the corner. Malgin. Behind the net for Suter. Big pressure here from the Swiss, and it'll force a penalty. Suter was taken down on a trip, and that's an easy call. Player to the box, Radko Gudas. As Switzerland will get their first power play of the game. Hischier wins the draw to set up the Swiss power play. Andrighetto. Josi shoots, deflected away. Josi's going to be the quarterback on this power play. Meyer comes out of the corner. Hischier in front. That one just knocked away wide. Andrighetto won it, though. Good pressure here. Andrighetto kicks it back to Fiala. Penalty coming. It'll be against the Czechs, and scored! Nico Hischier off the pass from Kevin Fiala on the delayed penalty. The Swiss power play connects quickly. Some excellent pressure there from the Swiss. It forced the penalty. But more importantly, it got them a goal. Andrighetto able to fend them off behind the net. Kicks it out to Fiala. He walks in towards the front. Spots an open Nico Hischier. And the one-timer from Hischier beats Mrazek. And the Swiss go up by 2. By 1. Never mind. I forgot a goal. Knew it as soon as I said it. I was wrong. Unlike at even strength, the goal does not erase a delayed penalty. So the Swiss will still be on the power play. As the Czech penalty killers force a face-off in the offensive zone here. David Kampf able to win the draw. Hronek now to Zaboral. Back to Hronek. Just about turns it over, but he comes in. Hronek with a chance, shoots it wide. Looking to get that back short-handed. Nikic knocked down in the corner. That was Weber. Weber up to Ombuhl. Ombuhl is in with Niederreiter. Gets it to him. Give and go. Ombuhl shoots. Kicked away. Niederreiter on the loose puck. Works it back to the point for Weber. Weber shoots wide. Hronek on the rebound off the boards. Gets it up to David Kampf. And he'll clear it down. 40 seconds left in the power play. Yannick Weber turns it over. Nikic, now to Kampf. Kampf with a chance short-handed, but it's taken away. Big battle for it in front. Nikic gets the shot. Weber has the rebound, but Kampf battling for it. Gets another chance. Point-blank save by Giannoni. Big stop there. Final seconds of the Swiss power play. Suter comes in. Suter turned back by Hronek. And we're back to 5-on-5. Artie Nikic comes in for the Czechs. Takes the shot on, knocked away. Malgin on the loose puck, skates it up for Switzerland. Malgin crosses center, dumps it in. In behind the net there to greet it is Michael Kepney. The Czechs break out now. Gudas stopped up though, just about turned it over, works it out to center where he does end up giving it to the Swiss as Niederreiter dumps it in. Kepney back for it. Up to Nikic. He's hit and turned back. Excellent play there by Fiala. Kevin Fiala coming in. Fiala to the net. Scores! Kevin Fiala forces the turnover at center. Skates it up himself. Cuts to the net. And Fiala, who just set up Nico Hischier for the power play goal, gets a goal himself. An excellent individual effort here from Kevin Fiala. Steals it, beats the defense, and then beats Mrazek. And now the Swiss are up by 2. Some sloppy play from the Czech Republic trying to get out of their own zone. They turned it over a couple of times, and that one ends up costing him there as Yossi's hit hard by Radko Gudas. Battle for it behind the net. Kepney's on it. Plays it up now to Voracek. Voracek's in. Dancing towards the net. Takes the shot. It goes wide. Kept in by Gudas. Another corner for Palat. Back to Gudas. Now Krejci. Shoots. Knocked away by Giannoni. Timo Meier on the loose puck in the corner. Skates it straight up and out. Timo Meier. Still on it. Meier to the net. Shoots. Scores! Timo Meier snipes the corner. End-to-end rush for Timo Meier. And it's another one on the board for Switzerland. Did not have much room up over the shoulder of Mrazek. And Meier picks the corner beautifully. Off the post and in. Timo Meier. End-to-end rush. Puts the 6th goal on the board for Switzerland. Czechs trying to respond now, but the Swiss have been all over them here in the second period. Pasternak to Kepney. Kepney walks in, shoots it wide. Vrana on the loose puck. Vrana tried to center for Pasternak, but it's knocked away by Yossi. Final 3 minutes of the third. Sven Berchi in now for Switzerland. Berchi poked back, gets it down to Kurashev. That one just trickles into Mrazek and he hangs on. Good chance in front there, but the hit just before Kurashev could get the shot off. Hurdle wins the drop. Warnick up now to Pasternak. Pasternak with Vrana going to the net. Pasternak tried to cut in, but he's poked back. Good defensive play there. That was Mirko Mueller, I believe. Pasternak comes in now with another chance. Pasternak shot. Good save. Rebound battling in front, and Mueller's on it. Mueller pass to Andrew Ghetto, now Berchi. Minute 30 left to go in the second. Sven Berchi's in, takes the shot. Good save there by Mrazek, and the rebound cleared away. Back of Vrana. Up to Pasternak. Pasternak to Vrana, shoots, blockered away and out. There was the hit by Mueller on Pasternak as he came in with a good chance of the net. Wasn't quite able to get a complete shot because of that hit at the last second by Mueller. Final minute of the second period. Defensive zone draw 1 by Switzerland. Diaz is on it, and he skates it out himself, but not much farther than that as he's taken down. Hoffman finds the loose puck, though, and sends it the rest of the way. Back of Zamora. Up to Yager. He couldn't quite handle the pass. It was behind him. Hoffman fighting the puck, ends up kicking it back into his own zone. Final 5 seconds now. Hoffman might come in with a final shot. Hoffman shoots it way wide. And that'll do it for the second period. The Czechs came out early to tie the game, but it was all Switzerland from there. And now they find themselves heading into the third period, up by 3. Shots 25 apiece after 2. But the Swiss doubling up the Czechs in goals so far, 6-3. Now I think this is more than fair if I can do it. I find the game doesn't always replace goaltenders when they should, or at least when I feel like they should. It really takes a blowout for a goalie to get pulled. You'll see games go up 11, 12 goals sometimes like crazy, and you won't see a goalie pulled because the other team's scoring the same amount. So I think after that 6th goal would be a good spot for the Czechs. I know they have good goaltending behind Mrazek. It's not a situation like a Denmark, for example, where it's Frederick Anderson and somebody else. I think this is a decent spot for Mrazek to come out and for Pavel Francouz to come in. So I'll make that switch myself. I might be a little quicker on that trigger as this tournament goes on. We'll be watching the rest of the games like this, and I'll be able to make these adjustments on the fly. I think that's a fair spot to do it here. 6 goals on 25 shots. It was a bit less than that when the 6th goal went in. So I think this just makes sense to do. I won't leave it up to poor AI coaching to make that call, so I'll make it myself. And hopefully it sticks since I swap back to the neutral here, but we'll see. 3rd period, set to go. There we are. So to start the 3rd period, a goaltending change for the Czech Republic. Pavel Francouz comes in to replace Peter Mrazek. 6 goals on 25 shots against him. And that'll be the end of his night as the 3rd period set to go. Big scrum at center, and the Czechs are able to win possession of that. Kepney comes in. We saw the Czechs start off quickly in the 2nd. You gotta think they'll be hoping to do the same here in the 3rd. Kepney comes in with a backhand knocked away. Fiala pinned up against the boards. Yossi able to find the loose puck that was trickling towards the net. Up to Dean Kukin. He's coming in end-to-end. The defenseman Kukin up in the rush. Now cuts back. Tried to look for a pass, but he's knocked off the puck there by Hurdle. Pasternak's on it. He's forced back from behind. Has to be careful now. He does give it up. Meyer. Fiala in front. Good chance. Big save there, Francouz. Up the other way comes Hurdle. He's turned back by Dean Kukin. A great defensive play. Kevin Fiala tries to cut in. Gudas able to steal that from him. Good defensive effort on the Czech end as well. Run a stretch pass up to Pasternak works. Pasternak cuts in. Big move. Good save by Janoni, and the rebound just hop off the stick of Hurdle. Voracek tried to walk in. Now Gudas does. He shoots it on. And Janoni with the stop. Excellent play to get to the net there from David Pasternak. I think we're going to take another look at it. Just dekes out the defenseman Kukin. And got a clean shot to the net, but Janoni able to kick it away. And a big chance for Hurdle on that rebound, but he couldn't quite corral it. David Krejci, P.S. Suter on this draw. Suter, a big defensive zone draw in there. With the Czechs starting to press early in the 3rd. Big double team in the corner, forces it away. Krejci to the net, shoots. Good save, Janoni hangs on. Gotta think the Czechs will be trying more aggressive plays like that here in the 3rd period. Down 3. The double team up along the boards, that could have been disastrous if it didn't work, but they were able to cut that off and force the turnover and get a good offensive chance. Another defensive zone draw win from Switzerland, but they can't quite get out. Penalty coming up. It'll be against Switzerland. Krejci on it. Plays it to Roenick. Now into Voracek. Jakub Voracek to the corner. Sends it in front. Pasternak, big one-timer. He came off the bench as the extra attacker. And just about, he got the shot he was looking for. And just about beat Janoni, but a big stop again. As we'll see a tripping penalty coming up to Dennis Mulligan. Right here, stick in the skates. He didn't go all the way down, but it knocked him off stride. And it was the stick of Malgin on the skates that caused it. That's a tripping penalty. As the Czech power play, who has scored once already tonight, will get a chance to try to shrink the lead. Jágr off the draw, stopped. Set play off the face-off, looking for that shot right there from Jaromír Jágr. They got the shot, but couldn't get it past the goaltender. Face-off on the other side now, David Krejci. Gaetan Haas on it. Only 8 seconds ticked off the clock on the power play there. This time a defensive zone win. And the Swiss will clear. Back for it is Dominik Kubalik. Up to Krejci. Krejci for Kasha, it's in the zone. Kasha turned back by Hoffman. And a good play off the glass and out. Rushing up ice again, quickly up to Jágr. Jágr's in. Jágr looks to the net. Now Krejci is shot, stayed. Rebound loose in front. Krejci's on it. Krejci shoots. And a good glove from Giannoni. Krejci looked to pick that corner, and Giannoni flashed the leather on him. Krejci with a couple chances there. Can't solve the goaltender. Interesting to note here that the second unit for the Czechs is gonna stay on. We're past the minute mark, only 50 seconds left on it. And we haven't seen the top group yet as Krejci cuts to the net. Krejci! Good chance again. Why pull them when they're getting chances like that? We'll see if they stay on again. That'll be it for them there. Just about a full power play effort from that second unit, but now Hertl steps on, wins it. Zadina in for Hertl. Turned away. Hertl a backhand chance. Tried to go up top on Giannoni. But he's able to hold his ground and make the save. 26 seconds left now in the power play. Hertl against Hischier. Hertl wins it. Kepny. Pasternak scores! Set play off the draw works. Hertl wins it. Kepny finds Pasternak. And the quick shot beats Giannoni. And Pasternak has his second goal of the game. That was the look off the draw with Pasternak in a shooting zone. A short pass from Kepny gets to him. And a laser of a shot. High blocker on Giannoni. And the Czechs have one of them back. They wanted to strike early in the third. Cut the lead down to 2, and they've done that so far. One at a time has to be the thought for the Czechs here. But Giannoni has to keep that going. They give it away. Hertl shoots it on. That's blockered away. An interesting choice there by Giannoni to move that puck out. And it just about cost him. Might not be done yet, as the Czechs still have pressure. Pasternak looking for Hertl. His stick was lifted. Berchi pinned up against the board. Siegenthaler comes in to help. And Berchi's able to dig it out. Now Siegenthaler. Rink wide to Philip Kurashev. Kurashev's in. He's turned back by Filip Hronek. Pasternak. Up to Šimek. Šimek with Hertl. Šimek shoots it on himself. It's bouncing towards the net there, and Siegenthaler kept that out. A big hit up along the boards. That was Jágr. Andrighetto in now for the Swiss. Cuts in, gets a shot, doesn't get to the net. Šimek's on it. 12 minutes left to go in the third. He's pinned up against the boards there by Niederreiter. Kicks it out. Jágr kicked it back in, and Niederreiter's on it. Niederreiter in front to Andrighetto. Shoots and hits the post. Great patience there by Sven Andrighetto. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. Blue line picked up by Jágr. He's in now for the Czechs. Pushed off the puck in the corner by Diaz. Can't get it out, though. Kubalik's on it. Kubalik to the point for Zaboral. Back to Hronek. And for Fernikas, a shot that doesn't get through. Siegenthaler muscles it out of the zone, but no further. Back in come the Czechs. Kubalik to the net. Shoots. Shot it wide. Kubalik on his own rebound. Battle for it in the corner. Not able to win that, though. Diaz has it. His pass missed. It'll come all the way down. They say no deflection, and that'll be icing. as Zaboro gets back to it first for the Czech Republic. Dominik Kubalik with an excellent chance to get the Czechs within one. Still not sure if Janoni got a piece of that or not. He might have gotten a little bit on it to deflect it wide. Hurdle pushes forward. Zadina comes in to win it. Battle for it. Zaboro's on that puck. And he'll come in. Zaboro. Zadina shoots. Handled there by Janoni. It was Kampf who won that draw. Got the 64 and the 46 flipped. David Kampf. Nico Hischier on the draw to the right of Janoni. 9:33 left to go. Swiss up by 2. Scrum. Diaz comes in and skates it straight up and out. Can't quite get the center though, and here come the Czechs again. Zadina, turn back. Fiala able to pick it up after that hit. And the Swiss leave the zone. It's Timo Meier. Comes in, and he's poked away by Zadina. Comes all the way back down. Into the Swiss end. Janoni has to find the puck. And with pressure right on him, is forced to hang on. There's Rafael Diaz laying that hit in there on Zadina that forced the turnover in the Swiss end. 8:35 left to go in the third now. See the shots there in the third. 13-1 in favor of the Czechs so far. Voracek steals it in front. Voracek can't get to the net. Still has it. Voracek looks in front. It bounces to the net. But nobody's able to get a real shot on, and Janoni will just stop play. David Krejci, Nico Hischier on this draw. Hischier wins it. Dukin tries to skate out. He's being pressured. Forced it back to a dangerous area there, but Yossi was able to get to it. Now they do break out. Across to Timo Meier. Dumps it in. Behind the Czech net, Gudis is there battling with Hischier. Hischier's pinned up against the boards. Help comes in the form of Meier. It's 3-on-2 in the corner, and the Czechs outman the Swiss there and come out with the puck. Kepney jumps up on the rush. Kepney looked across, but Palat was knocked off stride by Gregory Hoffman. Hoffman out on Mule. Crosses center, dumps it in. The Swiss playing pretty defensively here, up by 2. Czechs trying to take advantage of that. Here's Palat to the corner. He's hit. Yossi on that forces the turnover. Gaetan Haas walks along the red line up to Hoffman. Gets into the zone, and no further than that, the Czechs are on it again. 5:40 left to go in the third. Voracek turn back at center. Good defensive play there by Ombule. He'll come in. He's stopped, and Hoffman didn't. That's offside. Face off just outside the Czech zone now. David Kampf, Gaetan Haas. The face-off man. Haas will win it for the Swiss. Play to Hoffman, gets it to him. Here comes Hoffman to the net. Shoots, stopped by Francouz. Rebounds in front. Oh, that went in behind. How didn't that go in? Yossi on it. For Hoffman now. Hoffman to Haas. Back to Hoffman. Tried to play through. He's knocked down. Puck is loose. Czechs are on it. Zadina's taken out in the corner. Gudis comes in to help, though. Now Zadina rink wide to Kasha. And it's coming up out ice. Kasha comes in. Kasha for Kampf. Kampf can't quite get to the net. And Janoni picks up the loose puck and hangs on. Gregory Hoffman with a big chance. I think that must have hit the post there on the rebound. Face off in the Swiss end, won by the Czechs. It was Kampf. Now Zadina shoots it on. Janoni standing tall in this one so far. Makes another good save there. Kampf. Now for Kasha. Kasha all the way back to Zaboro. Now to Jan Ruda. Ruda for Kampf, looking for a lane to the net. Zadina poked off his stick, and Niederreiter's got a chance. Couldn't quite split the defense there, though. It'll carry it into the zone. Niederreiter comes in, shoots it off the post again. Niederreiter picks the corner and rings it off the bar. Another post. 2:30 left to go in the third. The Swiss with the puck. Taken down on a big hit there by Ruda was via Suter. Czechs have to come up quickly now. 2 minutes left to go. Down by 2. Here comes David Kampf. Kampf shoots it wide. Kubalik on the loose puck. Back to the point for Ruda. Into Yager. Yager in front to Kampf. They would just swing it back to Zaboru. Keeps it alive. Kampf shot. Stick broke. Kubalik for Yager shoots. Good save there, Giannoni. Nino Niederreiter had a chance to ice this one for the Swiss. Goes up top, beats Francouz, but not the post. Nikish, Suter on this draw. A big one for the Czechs. And they win it. Roenick to Šimek, shoots it on, low, and Giannoni couldn't see it, but it just hit him. Net is empty at the other end. Extra attacker on for the Czechs here in the final minute. Siegenthaler killing the clock by skating around his own zone, just about a giveaway in front. And now Suter's on it. Suter to Siegenthaler. He comes straight up, has an open net to look at. Siegenthaler crossing in, but he's knocked off the puck. Now Weber on it. Good job here by the Swiss to kill the clock. Weber shoots it wide. Pasternak. They have to come up ice quickly. Nikish cuts in. Final 30 seconds. Nikish shoots. Stopped. Oh, just about squeaked through. Giannoni looked back. But it was down between his legs and he hangs on. 24 seconds left to go in the third. Switzerland with the 2-goal lead they're trying to hang on to. 6 attackers on the ice. 18-2. You saw them there. The shots in the third period for the Czechs. Final 20 now. Verana to Pasternak. Shoots it on. Gloved. Pasternak going for the hat trick. Shot it directly into the glove of Leonardo Giannoni. Time running out here on the Czech Republic. Only 13.8 left to go, and they've got 2 goals they need to tie it. Gotta get one quick here. Verana to the net. Pasternak another chance. Blocked by Siegenthaler. Trying to clear. Gonna find a way out, but Siegenthaler just doing a good job playing keep away. And that'll do it. Switzerland defeats the Czech Republic. And after 2 games apiece, all 4 teams in this group, Russia, the Czechs, Switzerland, and Denmark, each have regulation wins, 3 points apiece. So the third and final game for all 4 of these clubs in this group will be vital, as Switzerland able to defeat the Czech Republic in this one. The Czechs will go on to play Russia in their third game of the round robin. And for the Swiss, it'll be against Denmark. Those 2 games will break the deadlock at the top, second, third, and fourth spot for this group, with all 4 teams coming out of the first 2 games in an identical record. The Czechs pushed hard here in the third period. We saw the third period shots come up a couple of times, wildly in their favor, but could not solve Leonardo Giannoni. 40 saves on the game for him. Holds it down for Switzerland. They pot 6 on Peter Mrazek. Pavel Francouz came in to make just a couple of stops there in the third period. He saw a couple get behind him and ring off the post as well. But Switzerland defeats the Czech Republic 6-4.